Us from the Judiciary Committee on the House side, Steve Cohen, Democrat from Tennessee. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Give us your legal perspective on the events happening on the Senate side today.
Well, this is a Senate confirmation of a Supreme Court nominee, and it brings together the two biggest issues in American politics: the Me Too movement and the issue of does the truth matter anymore with Donald Trump as president. And the issues are here, and the issue is, do you want to get to the truth? And of course, Mr. Judge, who is the third witness to the event with Dr. Blasey Ford, will not be there because he has not been asked to testify, and others who could support the testimony of Dr. Blasey Ford have not been asked to testify. So it's a question of, can you handle the truth, as Jack Nicholson said in that classic movie scene.
Representative Cohen, about the use of an outside person to offer questions to these potential witnesses, what do you think about employing that, particularly as the Senate Republicans have decided to do so?
I think it shows the fact that the Senate Republicans, not only does it look bad, but that they realize they don't have the ability to ask the questions in a proper fashion that would go down inconsistent with gentlemanly behavior, senatorial behavior, and the Republican base. There's a distinction there.
If you were in the position to do so, what questions would you pose to Professor Ford?
I think I would just let her tell her story. I think she will, and it'll be an interesting aperture into the Me Too movement and women who've suffered sexual abuse, assault, and why it takes so long for them to come forward and to tell their story.
Same question, what would you pose to Judge Kavanaugh?
Oh, there would be so many questions about his inconsistencies in testimony, about his memory, about him drinking to excess, and if he ever had treatment for his drinking problems, if he still has drinking problems, and what were some of the evidences of his roommate's testimony or in an affidavit that he was aggressive and belligerent as a drunk.
It's a